why we're here. So today I'm going live to talk about clear your energy, clear your year, and how you stop carrying what is not yours even to begin with. Have you ever feel tired? Especially that you are curious why you're feeling tired because anything that actually has happened. You have not done anything out of the ordinary that it may cause for you to feel tired. Maybe you're feeling tired because of carrying emotions. Maybe because of stress, maybe because of heaviness. Maybe it is energy that is not even yours. When I get energy that is not mine, automatic, I start feeling tired, and automatic, I started feeling a slightly headache. My body is telling me this way, hey, you have energy that is not yours. My intention with this video, it is for you to start recognizing the energy that is not yours. For you to start recognizing why you're holding into energy that is not yours. And finally, give you a process that you can start letting go, releasing, or sending back to sender the energy that is not yours. And the reason that I want to share this is for you to feel lighter, for you to feel clear, for you to feel in alignment, and to start recognizing what is actually yours and what is requiring for you to hold space with. If you are new to me, I am Carol Soto. I am a healer, I am a spiritual teacher, and I work with people, souls. So when they feel emotionally drained, when they feel overwhelmed, when they feel stuck, I help them to understand the why and hold space with them. My mission is to teach about grounding, clearing, protecting, and be able to hold space so souls can let go of what they are carrying that is weighing them down and that is creating pain, that is creating illness, right? So you can understand that and you can start shifting it. So that's me. Okay, let's start with if you're here, you are an empath. If you are an empath, most likely you are taking energy from the environment, from others, from family expectations, from past relationship, from workplace, especially stress, and even from the collective. Especially lately that the collective has been wild. The energy in the collective feels really chaotic and with a lot of fears. So, have you walk in a room and you're feeling fine, and out of the blue, you're not longer feeling fine? You started feeling heavy, you started feeling anxious. I want you to start noticing that. When you come to a room and you're feeling one way, and then how you are starting to feel when you come to that. My story. This is how I started learning what was mine and what wasn't mine. Me coming to a room and feeling that stomach pain, and I knew a second ago I was not feeling my stomach. So that helped me recognize, ooh, this energy is not mine. So I started asking, who is the one with the stomach ache? Or I was coming to a room and I started feeling a headache. And I knew a second ago I didn't have a headache. So that helped me understand what was mine and what was not. And I created as curiosity, as a playfulness, more learning on recognizing what was mine and not mine. Now, here is the key component with that. It is you need to understand your body, feeling sensations, pain, and anything that is happening with your body. So it's building a relationship with your own body and being self-aware that how are you waking up? How are you feeling right here, right now? And then when you're coming in interaction with others, when you're coming in interaction to another room, to a store, a location, you'll be able to recognize what's yours and what's not yours. And you will be like, Carol, that's easier said than done. Yes, it's a process, all right? And it's building a relationship. And as normal all relationship, it's the same, right? It's starting to trusting what you're feeling, starting to trusting and understanding the message of what your body it is sharing with you. Now, why we hold into energy? There's these different reasons for this, but more often it is because we were thought to be the strong one. How many of you are females and being the strong females, right? You were thought about keeping the peace. You were thought to fix others. You were taught to self-sacrifice. And today we are not going to talk about where did we learn this, but these are patterns that we learn and we are carrying. It does not mean that we are broken. It just means that we have been conditioned. And we have been conditioned because of the family that we grew up. We have been conditioned because of school, because of the workplace. We have been conditioned. So how do I manage this, learn this? If you haven't, as an empath, you need to master these three things: grounding, clearing your energy, and protecting your energy. After you master that, you are going to learn that you also need to seal your energy, because the traumas, the events, the things that has we have experienced may have been creating holes and gaps in our energy, and we need to seal it. But at least your basic is to master grounding, clearing, and protecting your energy. Today, I want to focus more on clearing. So, clearing your energy doesn't mean abandoning others, it means choosing you, especially if the energy is not yours. So, here's what happens energetically when you take energy that is not yours, your system, your whole entire being does not know how to deal with it because it's not yours. You cannot honor it if it's not yours. So there's two things that you can do. Number one is pause, creating that holding space for yourself, and take a breath. Then the next thing you need to ask is this pain mine? Is this emotion mine? Is this energy mine? If the answer is no, there's two things that you can do. You can ask spirit to transform it back to love, back to light, if possible. So you can send it to earth to be transformed, or you can send it to the universe to be transformed. Now, if the energy is not possible to transform, You need to return to sender with love. And you can visualize that, you can imagine it, you can intend. How I do it is I say, I send back to sender with love. Now, when you send back to sender with love, you need to let go of guilt. You need to let go of any emotion, energy, attachment to that energy. It's recognizing that that energy is not yours. It is not your responsibility. And majority of the time, they need to learn from it, they need to honor it, and they need to grow from it. I love my son unconditionally, and I still send his energy back to him with love. Does this make sense? Okay. So, if you're feeling guilty about sending that energy back, then some deep healing needs to happen in your life. And more deep understanding on why you're holding on into other people's energy. Awareness is the first step. We need to fully release also the patterns. The why is their oaths, vows, agreement, contracts. I want to invite you to my healing journey program. In this program, we're going to go over step by step by step around grounding, clearing, protecting, creating sacred space. That's just week 1. The rest of the program, we are going to heal. We're going to heal the core wounds, starting with your nervous system, reconnecting you to you. And then we're going to start working about the mother womb, the father womb, the child that is wounded, the child that it was abandoned or abandonment, and how do that looks, and more. It is a 12 weeks. There is 2 options. You can do it one-on-one with me. This will give you more personalized, more message, and this will give you more deep healing that we will work one-on-one. Or you can join us in a group. We are going to start February. You can ask our December group and how much we have let go around the wound that we are carrying, around the energy that is not even yours. If you are curious, in the description, I have put the Facebook event that has more information in it. When I finish with this live, I'm going to be sharing more information. Or if you have questions, reach out to me. I can answer that question. My intention with this program is to hold space for you, to teach you the fundamentals, and also to heal together. You are not meant to carry everything. And you are not meant to be unhappy, unhealthy, and in pain. So if you're ready to heal and you're ready to do it with a healer, I am here to support you. Okay, I'm going to look at the comments because I was not able to see the comments. Okay, hello Elsie. Again, how can I know what's mine? Okay, so did I answer that question, Elsie, about how do you know what's yours and what's not yours? The first step is that asking, is this pain mine? But you need to fully understand your yes and no, right? And there's different ways that you can receive your yes and no. Your yes and no can be a body sensation. Your yes and no can be the sway method, or you can use any muscle testing method, or your yes and no can be a green light or a red light, or you can use the pendulum to give you your yes and no. Now, if you are going to be using your pendulum, make sure your space is also ground and clear and protect, that you don't have interference with your room or where you're using your pendulum. Yes, low vibrational can interfere your pendulum and give you false yes and false no. So be careful with that. Does that answer your question? Okay, so I'm not seeing any other comments. If you are ready to heal and let go of all these wounds, all this heaviness that you're carrying, I want to help. So reach out and let me know. And we start February in the group, or we can start tomorrow if you are ready to go. With so much love. Until next time. Bye for now.